EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Slight miss, and he'll have to deal with some of the heavy grass. Frank, this is always such a difficult spot for a golfer. You just hit one out of bounds, you're trying to regroup.
He's going to need to more than regroup now.
Can add up quickly, Frank. This already his 4th shot.
Yeah, time to knuckle down. Really wants to hit one of his better shots right now.
Frank, here we go again. Another shot from the rough.
Yeah, let's see if he learned his lesson. Well, from in trouble, Rich, at least he's back in play.
On the fairway from the rough. 130 yards left now. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Even par, currently.
Wow. Ugly, awful, pathetic. Pick the adjective. It fits on this hole. Oh, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hat.
NASA, we have a splashdown. So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the 3rd shot. So, Frank, he'll take a drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine, take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Chance to get it close here. Here's to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. High wins, high scores. Let's see if he can put something together late. Not an easy one, 20 feet away. Frank, it's been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small gap between that player there and the rest of the field. That gap's got to feel like the Grand Canyon right now.
Been some good golf early on. Let's get you caught up as we go out to the 7th hole. As we enter the middle portion of the 2nd round, really struggling here, Frank. What does he need to do in order to get back in it?
Boy, a tennis racket might be the go here, Rich. No, I mean, sometimes you've just got to jolt your mind. Think about something else, then sort of re-rack and get back on track. Everybody's played bad, but not everybody has the satisfaction of turning around a round. That's the opportunity right there.
See if he can clip this one perfectly, drive it in there from about 120 yards. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle. Just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of the screen gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of the screen, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So tricky little par 3.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but a great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank in a bit of trouble here at the par 5, missing the green on that 3rd shot.
You're just battling to make par. And this is going to be difficult.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. He's made it.
A very quick exit, miscut. Not the only one there, but surprising.
The weekend now to regroup. Just didn't hit many good shots. This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down. Well, that was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Perfect! And in the hole. What a shot. And let's go down to the 6th. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good position to really springboard the round from here. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Frank, what's this second shot look like here at the 7th?
A good distance in here, and you can just simply look at the flag. This is a hole that should be taken advantage of.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look.
Oh, chance for birdie.
Frank, you've navigated so many leaderboards in your career. This is the way to do it, isn't it?
Oh, there's plenty of holes ahead too, Rich. 3rd place, a really good position to be playing from here on in.
555-yard par 5 8th hole.